This is it. 40 episodes down, and we're at the finale. We're at the peak of the war that's going to happen. Because, of course, they need to fight. They need to. This is the good guys. Win, hopefully. Of course, we're going to have losses. It's going to be really sad because we've grown attached to these characters. But thankfully, you could always just rewatch it. I will say, I'm a bit surprised this is the shortest episode, it seems. It's less than 40 minutes. Especially like in runtime, and then if you take away the opening credits and the end credits. But it's been a journey, and I'm sad to see characters go. But I'm genuinely intrigued who's going to make it and who's not. It's one of those things that I'm one of those people that likes to be like, who's going to make it, who's not, and how does that affect everything, including my own emotions while watching this. But I'm looking forward. It's the end. Actually, claws. Oh! Ooh! I felt that break. Oh, he's off. Wait, what's coming out? Are they able to escape? He's gonna explode. To restore loss of it. He cannot control, yeah. Addiction. So is he reabsorbing the energies that are shooting out? Or are they free? Of course he wants to rule. He wants to rule everyone. But look at this. Like, where are they escaping to? By the way, this... Oh! Did he just absorb them? What happened to them? But that, because that felt like that could be a season 2, season 3, because I think there's 2 seasons in this. Yeah, he'll be defeated. Of course you have faith in him. Oh, to... I mean, he just has a massive wound in the middle of his forehead. You can bring him over, but it might be too late with the serum. Yeah, do you notice all 4 close-ups of all of them in pain not being able to get up? It's a tactic that every show that has violence uses. Is he gonna fight back? Oh, okay. How much life force does he take it? Like, I know he's gonna take all of it, but like in this move. Because it's all his own selfish means. Complete control. Power. And probably love. It's all through his own trauma that he's created all of this. He's never believed anyone's been there for him, so it's time to take them out. There you go, see? Because he lost his parents and he felt his brother abandoned him, he thought everyone else should suffer. But you said you're going to kill everyone, so if you reform it, how are you going to create a new world order? Imagine if everyone turns on him and he has to kill them. All by yourself. He doesn't like being laughed at. It's true. I think he actually understands you better than you think. Your intentions aren't exactly hard to understand. I like how when you see the close-up of the wound, the actual prosthetics, you can see it's actually larger and wider. See, when it's on his forehead, you can tell it's CGI'd in, it's smaller. Nice kick. Wow, not even a nanosecond of effect there. Okay, that's effect. What are you up to? Huh? Stab him with it. I did love watching that moment when they were throwing it. Imagine if he actually got the tip of where he's. Oh, he has. Okay. Because he didn't look like he got the tip, but he did. He's got right at the tip. He knew what had to happen for this to end. So you could destroy him as well from the inside. Here we go. Ah, he sent them out. I love that the first thing he asks is for Shenwei. And look, there's a tear. The one to destroy you was your own brother. Okay, they went all out for whatever budget they had left at this moment. That's a lot of dark energy. Oh, and he brought it back? Here we go. It's light. Okay. Wow, he had this set of mission a long time ago. Every injury that happened. And this is when he lets him know. Right from the beginning, this plan. Never darks you. Light, purity always defeats the darkness in the end. And then boom. Just saw it, didn't we? Pure white light. So where is he now? Are they both gone already at this? Back to your parents? Oh, so they were this young when it happened. Ah, that's when he found them.
你倒是骨骼清奇，是个好苗子。怎么样？要不要跟随我的麾下？
He doesn't want to.
现在陨石袭击海星，天下大乱。沙哥把人算什么
I like how he can figure out straight away he was a lion.
哥哥，你哥啊，他已经抛下你走了。他走之前特意交代过，以后就让你代替他。
What happened to Shinwei? Did he make him disappear? What happened there? Because he fell on the floor and then I felt like a scene's missed it, like a moment.
原来你是因为这个恨我，但是你错了。
Yeah, what happened?
从来都没有抛弃过你。
你怎么了？
Did he make him invisible to him?
真是个废物！帮他看看。不准你杀他一个好吗？对我动手。
Ah, he threw him off the cliff. That's why he thought he abandoned him. Damn, and he survived a fall that steep? Is that the lantern? What did he find? Ah. So that's where his weapon came from. So by the time he got back up there, his brother had left. Yeah, because he thought he'd been abandoned. And then time to go home. This must have been very fun, but also very tiring for this actor, because it's two different sets of emotions, two different types of way of acting. Well, multiple ways of acting, but the emotions, like, he has to be one extreme to the other. But at least they can finally rest, it seems. Zhao Yunlan? He's still seeing him. Is that his way of saying, I'm here? I guess that might be his sign to say, I will always be with you. Eternity. Mm-hmm. Spread the light. This moment is very beautifully crafted scene. Didn't you like how they're trying to make these two a thing by the end? So everyone just wakes up? So they weren't dead. tired as you have to escape. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. The thing he wanted the most in this world is gone for him. He wants to know about Shinwei, right? He's not going to try and go back in time, is he?
我们这里刚刚重新接到信号，你那里怎么变成这个德行了？
行了，
What about we to have them come into it?
我就问你们，
Shinwei dead?
让我来行不行？
你都知道了。
我要跟你谈谈关于镇魂灯的秘密。镇魂灯。
Another flashback to kind of
以
cement it all
镇压邪祟之灯，
in an honorable
而牺
way.
牲是其中的要义。
Yeah, sacrifice so you
如果
can't
灯真的无处可
go
寻，
back and change it.
那就需要一位勇士，捐弃自己的生命体，
Wow, that's
浓
what
缩成
Shinwei
燃料
did.
去点燃这盏孤灯，让神器
Are you willing to sacrifice yourself?
将五指托拢灯托，闭上眼睛。
赵云兰，我再次提醒你，你这样你会死的。
He knows. But let's see.
就我现在心里，
Yeah, he doesn't care.
活不了多久了。我要是不死，
Then everyone else could.
就是全世界跟着一
So
起。
he wants to save everyone. He's always been about saving people.
我就是想守护生命。
Yeah, he's always tried to do that. A lot of shaking the camera to make it look like an earthquake while incorporating
至
the
今还
sound.
没有人真正尝试过
It's。a good use.
不过可以肯定的是，经过这一系列的动作，这位牺牲者会死去活来无数次，
Oh,
遭
really?
受比烈焰灼伤强千万倍、持续千万倍的痛苦。
Oh, that kind of sucks.
有谁会这么傻？
Let's keep coming back, and it's been even more painful every time he dies. Are both of them going to be reincarnated so that they always find one another?
还真是没想到，你还有这个东西。男人烧自
Of burning yourself. Oh.
照亮别人。
It's just knowing that he would repeatedly come back and it'd be even more painful over time. Like, that doesn't sound like he will ever have true peace after this, even though it's a sacrifice, and you would think he would have that for
相信
sacrifice.
到了那一刻，你只要他。
And there's that tear again. Sometimes one tear is way more effective than any other. Sometimes. And I think in this case it works. This is really sad. I wouldn't feel as sad if I hadn't seen what they said about dying countless times, coming back in the burning. He's gone.
我这儿。
And then the light shines through, a new dawn. And look, it's not dark. It's not dark there anymore. Remember how they spoke about never seeing the light? So they can live in the light now. Oh, and the clock starts to tick.
这是光啊！奇怪，明明一切都搞砸了的。
Yeah, he.
像今天这样，看清楚光明和希望。
They're cheering. It's actually quite a heavy episode. They're all having fulfillment, enjoyment, and pride, and it's going to be very different for people. Okay, where's the other two? Where's the other three?
彻底关闭了。
也就是说，
So what? They can never
今天起
come between both worlds?
地心和我们
Are completely
真
separated.
的是
Oh no, they become total. Okay, that makes more sense. Disconnected worlds.
这是
But the
这
passages
是
you would hope would actually somehow stay open. Oh, guys.
救赎的代价。
你们把赵处长交给我，赶紧到城里去看看情况吧。
While everyone's waking up in the city,
往前面就安全了。
去前面。
往那里。
I can see the doctors as well.
安全。慢点。
People are awake.
快点啊！哎，我就说嘛，你们肯定没事的，赶得漂
Yeah,
亮。
you. Oh,
哎，省尉跟赵处呢？
there had to be sacrifices. And the two
想
heroes
去看的话，
sacrificed themselves.
不用了。
这位病人，
Wakey, wakey.
7、8次没完了还，也该把床位让出来了吧？
He just wants to see you.
我这可是正儿
Heart
八经
problem.
的站好床上后遗症啊！
He's such a cad.
我觉得
Smile on his
你
face
应
now.
该对我更乖，更仔细一点。
So are these two an item?
郭部长，
赵局长，
恭喜恭喜啊！
赵局长请坐。
So someone else is in power now.
这是我们海星舰
统一整理的一系列关于灾后重建的情报。
How much?
真不错，郭部长辛苦了啊！
哪里哪里，
Someone else needed to be in control.
还要抽出时间，每天跑到我这来和我讨论工
I
作。
wonder how much time has
才是真的辛苦
passed.
这些都是我们应该做的呢。大瓜，这秘书的工作还适应吧？
很好很好。
And notice how they made him subservient. Like he has to bow and
需要很强的
hunch over.
我明白的。
I mean, I'm not saying he's a good person. You know, he did bad things. Well, they've really like changed people around and got them really nice jobs.
请局长过目一下。
I mean, she is super smart though. I'm sure she can get a lot done.
局长，我看您最近气色好多了呀，之前精神混乱的状态好像也不太常发生了。
He's like, thank you.
部长，
What's going on?
你在
Why
想
are you
什么？
tapping?
嗨，我和金兰给我这个外甥找了一个相亲的对象。这小子内向惯了，
Maybe because he wants to be with someone else.
也不知道想的怎么样。
Yeah, see, I like who's in the background, blurred out. He's so clumsy.
是不是有点紧张啊？
没有。
Yeah.
没关系的，就随便聊聊嘛。我觉得你看上去特别像漫画里的人物，特别可爱。哎，对了
Okay.
我姑姑说你是特调处的，对吗？那你是
That
个
is
大英
true.
雄啊！
Yes, he is a hero.
我不是什么大英雄，我就是一个小跟班，一个小。
I just love that he's there watching over this.
胆子这么小，要是遇到坏人怎么办？
Just me. They'll help him.
就这样。
这什么呀？
就是坏人来的时候，我就，你别过来啊！然后运气好，他们就被抓走了。
真的假的呀？
Okay. She? Hey, gotta give it to her.
该这么说的，但是我确实特别喜欢你，但是我不想天天都提心吊胆的。你确定真的以后都要做这一行吗？
Oh, so you want to make sure he's working in this field? Okay.
他确定。
你哪位啊？哎，等一下，
Was you a little bit jealous?
站直了！我告诉你，郭长荣，你可是叶尊亲口认定的郑文敦的最佳养料，历经千劫百难，初心不改，这点自信都没有。老王，我们特调处的强调，亏得想得出来。
Yeah, someone was jealous. And he's like, yeah, I know you're jealous. That.
哎，楚哥，等等我。
That's the strongest implication they've given about those two. And I mean the strongest. That was very much quite giving it to you on a plate and telling you exactly what was going on between those two, and I appreciate that. These three are always arguing. But it works when they argue. I'm really shocked that one of them survived. You were never the love rival. She's got into her role pretty well.
下面我宣布，谋和平求发展亚受族内部改革大会及先进思想交流大会，现在正式开始。
好。
Oh. Wait, is this actually him?
张叔，你真是我们龙城的大英雄啊！
Is this the whole thing about being reborn?
谢谢你们，谢谢你们。距离上次的事情已经
Oh, a whole year. Okay.
从此之后，
So quite a bit of time.
特调处一定会继续努力，守护龙城太平。
Which they were doing from the first moment we met them.
有谁会这么傻？
Oh.
如果真正到了那个时候，我知道该怎么做。哎，等等。
Are they actually gonna have a moment?
我是说，万一啊，万一真的有万一，你得答应我一件事儿。
你说吧。
Keep peace.
替我好好的活着，孝顺长辈，敦睦有朋，守护人民。龙城需要一尊像模像样的守护神。 也挺好的。
This is a big moment to reveal.
也希望有人可以把我前半辈子的缺憾全都补一遍。
Now we know why the dad was so different from before. When she mentioned he's not as confused anymore.
我答应你。
It's definitely a very sad episode. I don't think it was the best episode in terms of what's happening in my real life to be watching, but I really do think this is a strong finale. It's closing a lot of chapters and healing a lot of wounds that needed to be, and it's given other characters the opportunity to lay rest a lot of issues and also become independent.
世界上有两种人不怕死，一
Those
种
who have
是
nothing
知
to
道
lose
死那边有什么，
lies in the others.
无惧不怕；
Yeah.
一种是知道生命原本为了什么，无怨无悔。
No regrets.
镇魂灯之所以叫镇魂灯，不只是
The
为了
Guardian.
镇压邪祟，还是为了镇平自己躁动不堪的心。
Restless mind.
云兰，你的一切牺牲都是值得的。
Not worth it. It's still really sad. What's up there? Okay, no, they're just crane shot. Oh, look, the two images, the two people.
这一年里，吃饭、睡觉、打灵镜，日子过得还算安稳。小郭养了条萨摩耶，叫小米，真的是狗随正主，智商低的不行，快把我们触笔吃穷了。
猫也随正主啊，难怪傅处也说越来越不。
Yeah, I know the claw.
你信不信我挠你啊？你可是老赵亲自辞退过的人，你不去海星舰好好享福，来这儿添什么乱啊？
谁叫我不要？
Maybe because you guys are family? A whole
在特
year.
调处，这也是一种修行啊。
说来也奇怪，
But
我总觉得
he's around.
老赵你，我是说真正的你，好像还在什么地方看着我们。
I hope they show them looking down or something. Oh wow, this is a full-on organization now. I mean, there's a lot of people working there. Look at him. Look at him. We know exactly who both of these remind you of, right? Yeah, exactly. And remember, he was wrote in that diary, that notepad, that journal.
该怎么说呢？
Back to it. He's created the story.
新的故事就从今天写起吧。
Wait, is this the end? Okay. I say don't end it though. They together again. Can they be together?
你来了，
Finally. Did it take a year?
要走了。
Are you?
任何生命都会消散的，
Okay.
这是我们的选择。
So they can never technically be together. We don't get to see that properly. Like, it's always like they fade.
我们赌一赌。赌什么？
We'll always find one another.
赌。不管过了多久，不管去到哪里，
We always come back, find one another.
你我总有一天还会再见的。
Super powerful moment. Especially because there's a lot of hidden meanings in this scene. Yeah, looking at the behind the scenes and how it's all done. Just shows you how intricate it is. And all the systems they used. Different angles of close-ups. Oh wow, she really can kick. Yeah, the wires are kind of... Oh, they had someone on a crane, but the wires are really difficult. She afraid of heights? Oh yeah, he must be absolutely frozen. Oh, this is them saying goodbye when it's the end. That's it, everyone. That's the end. A super bittersweet episode. I was kind of expecting Chaolan to survive. I was only expecting technically one, and then for him to live on. And that kind of somber sadness. But they both are gone. And it was done in different ways as well. Shen Wei and his brother Hessen being able to be together again and finding out that after 10,000 years he never abandoned him. And at least they can be together as a family. But also that Shen Wei never really truly left Xiao Yulan, and Xiao Yulan sacrificing himself to kind of keep the balance, keep the peace. The passageway, technically they say closed up, so they have the two worlds are not connected anymore, which I actually find a bit sad. I wish they had kept the passage open so people could travel between, because they would be light down there as well. I just felt like they could have left that like that. I think that for me would have felt stronger for the theme of the show. Everyone moving on with their lives, the changes, but also the sadness within them, and the fact that they remembered their fallen friends. I knew about at least Shen Wei dying, or at least knowing one of the main leads would die, because it was hinted at a while ago to me that before Word of Honor and The Untamed, that usually with the main leads in a bromance, because we're not really allowed to call it anything else, was that one would die or one would get married and fall in love with a woman, because that's how they would end it. So I knew that was coming. So it was bittersweet because I couldn't have the same emotions knowing that was always in the back of my mind. And of course you would hear me go, oh no, and they're going to die. throughout the show. But yeah, I didn't expect both. I did expect more losses. I did expect more of them to die. Certain people I knew were going to survive. So that wasn't too shocking because their story, it made sense in the narrative of their story, like to see them after time has passed. Yeah, but as much, and I have to say this, I am actually glad they both died. I would rather they both died than one be without the other and have that type of sadness. In this case, though, it was still very bittersweet. We got them at the end kind of together, making that bet that no matter what goes on, no matter what life, they will meet up once again. So I guess reincarnation. But the fact that that last moment was still really sad, where he was saying, finally we get to see one another after a year. But I'm guessing they've traveled through time and space and all that to try and get a second of being together. But it means that they can't be together in the afterlife, which is still, for LGBTQ plus people, is still a very bittersweet moment. It's still not giving us that rest. But I'm glad we at least got that ending part so that we could at least hear the bit and see them together one last time. And the acting was brilliant. Just seeing them cry. And just certain characters that really, I think they cemented in this final episode, because it was the final episode, that they could really cement the true feelings. Like, you don't have to say it, and there doesn't have to be intimacy. You could do it in other ways, and I think that was shown. We saw that with two couples. But I'm sad to see it go. I grew attached to these characters. And just really sad for the ending of the main leads, but not shocked. Again, I knew it was coming, at least for one of them. But I would rather get an end scene with them together than them never see each other again. It's such a strange thing, though, isn't it? Because they're both gone, so yeah. I did really like it, though. I would really love to know your opinion about the whole show, including the callbacks they gave, your favorite characters. Can you guess mine? Can you guess my top 4 characters? Favorite characters?